Hello, campaigners. John Bowes here, one of the co-hosts of the Campaign Rundown podcast, and you are checking out one of the many tips we have on how to run for political office. Specifically, this tip is about how to verify that people who are pledging support for you are actually registered to vote in your district. Now, this is only one of many steps in the process of running for political office, so please check out our website, bowes3.com, to find more tips just like this. But let's just jump in and find out about voter verification. Starts with the outreach database. Any record that is submitted, we create a profile for that voter. We're going to search the voter database, which is the record of the town/city that will be used the day of the election, to find if we actually can see if this record exists in the database to verify that this person is actually registered to vote in your district. We're going to use key fields of first name, last name, street address, city, town, and zip code, and we're going to see if we can find that in the voter database. We're hoping to get all matches, but a lot of times you'll get some mismatches, and here's basically the deal. If you have a complete match, it gets put into the confirmation queue. Anything that is a partial match gets put into a verification queue. With the confirmation queue, your confirmation team is going to reach out to that individual, confirm their support. With the verification queue, you're going to reach out to those voters and get some information on why you're seeing a discrepancy. Like I said, hopefully you get matches all the time, but there's a possibility you could get some mismatches. Common ones are things like you've moved inside the district, so first name and last name will not match up with the street address that the voter database has. Common one is that you get a first name mismatch and everything else is the same. This is usually as a result of a nickname being used instead of the proper name. This type of mismatch should be passed on to the confirmation. It shouldn't go into the verification queue. You can also have problems with just last name matching. This should definitely go into the verification queue. Street address, first name problems, same thing. Want to make sure that is also in the verification queue. And then last name and street matching, same thing. You want to go with the verification queue. And a complete mismatch, which means you found nothing in the database. This might be because the person's out of district. You definitely want to put this in the verification queue. Now, you may also get a situation where you have two people with the same name living at the same address. That is going to be a confirmation queue, not a verification queue, because more likely than not, it's a senior and a junior, or a junior and a third. So you just want to make sure that the confirmation team checks who is the actual supporter in the household. For the verification queue, every single person that does not get an exact match gets a phone call from the campaign to confirm the information that we've collected and find out what the right information is. When you're doing these calls, make sure that you have a voter registration card that you can send out to the individual, because the only way they can correct this is at the town clerk or city clerk's office. And this can be a problem when they go to vote on election day. If the information in the voter database does not match up with their present situation, they need to update it at the town or city hall. Additionally, when doing the verification, you're going to want to add in any comments about people also living in the household, so that the team can ask if the other individuals living in the household will support the campaign.